My name is Christian. Welcome to my channel. Today we're actually going to be talking about the Q50 and installing a few parts on it, so stay tuned. Alright guys, so in this video we're pretty much going to be installing on our Q50 some carbon fiber side splitters, an eBay front lip and gloss black, and also the big kit. Pretty much that comes in 370Z Sport, also G37 Sport. So everything that you're going to pretty much need is going to be a few bolts. We're going to wait for these people to pass by because Walmart right now getting some groceries, and I want nobody trying to sue me because I accidentally hit them. Poor people, man. Anybody would try to get $1 out of you, you know. Here's my girlfriend. I mean, my friends.
Too bad you're too cheap and broke.
Oh, we're gonna cut that out of the video. Shut up. Guys, in this video we're pretty much going to be installing the carbon fiber side splitters on the Q50, the front lip that I purchased from eBay, and the Akibono calipers that I purchased from a guy local here in Arizona. So he was selling them for like $350, but I gave him an offer of like $250, and he said the lowest we could go was like $275. So I picked those up real quick because those things are expensive. They're like more than $600 for the full set. I only purchased the front, so maybe in the future I'll purchase the rear ones as well. So this video is only going to be for the front Akibonos. So what you need for that is going to be the rotors. It should be about 14 inches. And then you're also going to need the Akibono banjo bolts for the big brake kit, because you can't use the original base model banjo bolts. You have to, they're a little bit shorter. The base ones are actually longer than this model, or the base model here. I already installed my 370Z wheels. They're sport wheels that I had on my 370Z, but instead of being 9.5 in the front and 10 in the rears, they're actually 10 all around. And what I mean by 10, I mean the width of the actual wheel, because I found some guy that was selling them for pretty cheap, just the two front, and they're not 9.5 at the front, they're actually 10s all around. So this guy was selling them for like, I believe it was $300, but I ended up purchasing it from him for like $250, if not $200. I didn't spend too much on them because I didn't want to spend too much money just on the fronts. Nobody was really buying them from him, so I was like, might as well pick them up. Alright, what is up guys? I'm going to go ahead and do this unboxing really quick of the Q50 splitter. I bought it off eBay. It was only about 80 bucks. Let's get to it. Alright guys, so here's a complete kit. This one is made of poly or polyurethane, so it's flexible. And then I'm gonna also do the big brake install, because I now have the base model. So I'm gonna be installing those. To install the big brake kit, you pretty much need the banjo bolts. I'm only gonna need 2 of them, but I got all 4 when I get the rear as well. That way I can install them at the same time. And you're also going to need the big brake kit or the Akebono rotors. And then I'm going to be installing the carbon fiber side splitters. And I'm going to be using 3M tape and a few bolts. You're also going to need some brake fluid, brake cleaner, and I got some washers as well when I install the lip. And I got some 3M tape because I'm going to be installing that on the lip on these areas, and also on the splitter on this area as well, with some screws, nuts and bolts and washers. So let's get started. I'm also going to be painting the grill gloss black. That way it can go with the front splitter that I bought. And I'm going to be painting these black as well, these inserts right here. So I'm going to take off the bumper. From my understanding, it's pretty easy to take it off. You just need to take all these tabs out, and then you're going to have to remove another one behind here. And then you're also going to have to remove all of the ones that are actually under the bottom of the car. There's a few in there that I need to remove in order to install it. Alright, as you guys saw in the first part, I removed all these tabs that are in here, and I was able to remove the part that goes right here that covers up pretty much the entire area, including the intakes as well. As you can see, this is really dirty. I just purchased this car, I would say a month ago, and these need to be replaced already, the filters. So I'll probably be doing that in the next video, and I'll show you how to do that. It should be pretty easy, just removing these tabs right here, this one and this one, and then removing the filter and placing in a new one. I might go aftermarket, but that won't be until the near future. So now it's time to remove the bumper. So it looks like we're also gonna have to remove these here, and we're gonna also have to remove, I believe, another one back here, the bumper completely. There was the entire bolts from the bottom, and then you have the bolt over here. Of course, that had to be taken off on the side, and you pretty much just pull on it. And there's also the bolt right under here. It goes right there where it's attached to the bumper. Same thing on this side. And then you have the other bolt on this side, and you just pull on it. And then if you have the fog lights, which I'm pretty sure most models do, you're gonna have to unplug that. And then this side has 2 plugs that you have to actually take off, which are these right here. So you have this one and also this one. So once you take those off, the bumper should come off. The reason I took the bumper off is because I wanted to paint the grill black. Paint it black, and then I'm gonna install the splitter while it's on the ground. That way I can put nuts and bolts on it on the splitter when I install it. And to remove the grill, you have a few bolts that you have to remove from the back. So you have this one here, this one, or pretty much all the bolts that are on the back that you see that are attached to the grill. You have to remove every single one of those to pretty much get the grill to come off. And then I'm gonna paint it a gloss black. It should go with the splitter, and I think it's gonna look a lot better. I also removed the grill. Okay, we're getting ready to paint it. And then the little inserts that go in here, I also removed it. I washed it, and they're over here drying right now. So once that dries, I'm gonna go ahead and paint it. Well, I'm gonna sand it down a little bit, then I'm gonna paint it. But right now I'm currently working on the brakes. I already loosened it up. So I used this breaker bar to loosen it up right here. And now I'm using one of these just to loosen it. Once I loosen that up, I'm gonna take the rotor off. Once I take the rotor off, put the other one on, and then I'm gonna take off the brake line. That way I can try to put it on as soon as possible. That way it doesn't leak too much. So yeah, let's see how it goes. Install the splitter. So as you can see, the kit actually came with these type of bolts. But I feel like these aren't gonna hold up very well. So instead I bought some nuts and washers as well. I bought about, I believe it was 6 of these. So I only used 1 and 2 for now, and then on the back side of these I have the bigger washer like these, just in case. So I have small washers in the front and the rear, or washers in the rear as well. So there's washers on both sides. I feel like this is going to be a lot safer, and it's pretty sturdy. I'm going to drill these through just in case on the ends, like one right there and one right here. But pretty much it's installed. I'll put it back on the car and show you guys how it looks. Alright guys, I put the bumper back on. The lip is installed. I also installed the front bumper, the front lip, the grille. It's already painted. Also the little inserts are here. It was silver, painted it gray. I installed one side of the carbon fiber side skirt. Still working on the other side. So once I'm done, I'll keep you guys updated. So still need to work on this side. I'm removing all the tabs from the bottom. So the same thing with the front lip. I'm not just putting screws in it. I'm actually doing the screws with the nuts and the washers. That way it doesn't fall off or anything like that. I just feel it's gonna be a lot safer, and that way I don't want to run into any issues where I have a part falling off and I gotta lift it up and redo it again. So let's go over to the next side skirt. Alright guys, so everything's already installed, as you can see. The brakes are in.